Okay, let's dive right into it. A lot to talk about here, folks. Of course, all eyes are on this winter setup for this weekend. We already are seeing the cold Arctic air coming out of Canada and in the northern third of the United States. Now it's snowing across parts of the north third of Missouri and Kansas. It's not the same exact system that we're talking about here, but it's all going to interact when it starts to form a little bit farther south. And we're going to watch an area of low pressure coming in. First, let's talk about the first low pressure system. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we're talking about after midnight. Yep, there's going to be some sleet across the northeast Georgia mountains here, northeast of Atlanta. You get into the Gainesville area, and then when you get into areas of South Carolina, Tennessee, there's going to be mountain snow through there. South, we have this little warm front draped here. That's why we're in all this warm air. It will be all liquid precipitation, rain. So we need the rain, but not a lot of it. It'll come in, it'll be a brief shower. By the time you wake up by sunrise, there still could be a few light showers southeast of Columbus, and that's it. But we watch this front coming up on Saturday, kind of hanging up here with an area of low pressure. Now watch this. This is scenario one we're going to talk about, one of the models. It's kind of hugging to the southeast part of the state. Now, how far west are we going to be able to pull in some of that cold air as it interacts with another front? Stop it here. All this white here across the area shows nothing but clouds. The darker white right here on the outside line would be snow changeover, perhaps clipping Sumter County, maybe parts of Randolph County at this time. This is at 5/4 Central Sunday morning. I think scenario one is true in the timing. We've been saying this all along. We've been saying this early morning thing on Sunday. That's been really consistent. That's the good news. But the bad news is we don't know how much of that energy behind it will end up keeping it cool on scenario two. Let's take a look at two. Two comes in here. We'll stop it now. It's a little more bullish and seeing a good chunk south and east of Columbus, Georgia, including East Alabama, Barber counties, Russell County, and everywhere else south and east of that. I've seen some sort of cumulative snowfall, but that's still subject to change, and it will change. But at least the position of this, we look at this one coming in at Sunday all the way through mid-morning. That could continue later. And if that's the case, that cold air wraps in behind it. Now, just because East Alabama, we haven't been saying much about it here, or northwest of Interstate 85, that's still got to watch how much of that area of low pressure can spread moisture on the backside of it where it's cold. Otherwise, it will start to clear. I think we're going to be okay when it comes to Monday, though, as far as roadways, what we're seeing now, but you got to stay with us. Better chance for all rain right now, all northwest of Columbus, southeast, better chance for some snow. In the first alert 7-day forecast, we're going to rehash it here for you. 56 tomorrow. That's your warm day. That's the warmest one in this forecast until next week. And the winter system comes in early Sunday morning. All eyes watching that. The First Alert Weather Team is covering this extensively. We'll be on our WRBL Plus app. Just stay with us. We'll keep you updated if need be. And Martin Luther King Jr. Day looks good, but it's going to be cold, mid-20s in the morning, Phil. Any leftover anything we got to just watch for on some of those secondary, less traveled roads.
All right. Speaking of which, local emergency management